now. Bust them down, bust it non-stop. Head of the jungle, top of top. That simply means say we got this spot locked. That simply means say we done it real hot. So hot, so hot, so hot. I say we give it what we got. Yeah, watch out, because that's how we roll. I say that's how we roll. I say we give it what we got.
Big till I'm on, no breath left. Big till I'm on with no breath. Big till I'm on, no breath left. Time breath left, time breath. Big till I'm on, no breath left. Big till I'm on with no breath. Big till I'm on, no breath left. Time breath left.
Name is Gerry, 89 Nissan 240 SX hatch, RB26. It's my boy.
I'm Kevin. I own a 1995 Nissan 240 with an RB25 Neo.
Been my boy for over 12 years. He's like my brother, you know.
Come from far, you know.
We met in high school,
Ninth grade.
early part of high school, and been buddies.
There we took off.
Been buddies ever since. Drag racing to you name it.
Fishing, everything.
Parties. Growing up, family and friends, all mechanics. Got into racing early 2000s. Bought this in 2003. It's originally an 89. Had the pig nose front. I can change the bumpers to a 93. Had the single cam motor in it. Took it out, put the CA18 in it. Always loved the RB series from a kid. GT-R fan forever. Closest thing to the RB at the time, I couldn't afford it, so I bought the CA18 and did that until I got tired of it, and now I got RB.
Started out with a 93. No, 89, just like him. We bought our car at the same time. Had a KA in there, turbo it, blew it up, build it, made 550, and then we realized we need to step onto something bigger and better. So I have this 1995 Nissan 240 with an RB25 Neo, currently pushing 750 horsepower, and pretty much this is it. This is my life. Well, about a year ago, got the car, bought the engine, built it, pistons, rods, cam, all of that, put it in, tuned the car. The car was making like 560 at like 17 pounds. So I was satisfied with that, so I could drive, get used to the car, get to know it. And fortunately, the wastegate hose came off. Didn't know, stepped in it, engine blew up, spun bearings. Pulled it back down and built it again and put it back in and went back on the dyno at 27 pounds on C16. It made 750.
I'm gonna start off with the CA18. First setup was a 60-1 on the CA18, 1.8, very small motor. Made 450 with an old school SDS standalone computer. Ditched everything, rebuilt the motor, went to DTA Fast, S60 series, pushed out a little over 600. Enjoyed that for a little while until I said, you know what? I got an offer on the CA, let me get rid of this, and finally built my dream. So built the RB from the ground up, M1 block, the whole works. It's a GT42 precision turbo on it. We did the pump gas map first, 93, made over 600 at 23 pounds. And then we went ahead and went to map 2 on the E85. E85 pushed out over 900. And then we just recently dynoed on a Q16 gas, a little over 30 pounds, put us at 980, and it actually broke the straps on the dyno at 6,000 RPM. We were actually going for 9.7. So calculating, we were right there at over 1,000. So we tend to get back to it pretty soon.
His car makes more power. My car makes less power, but his car now, it's more violent, so it's kind of more harder to control and really get it to go straight. So
And I have a heavy foot.
yeah, so it varies. You know, maybe on a higher roll, he's gonna leave me. On a lower roll, I'd probably leave him, but his car is faster. More power, more everything. We're coming from Street Race Made Safe. And everybody's asking me, why don't you run the car? Why don't you run the car? And I'm like, I'm good, man. I didn't really come out here for that. I just came to look. And on the way back, a cocky GT-R guy seen my car and we was heading down and he pulled next to me. I didn't expect to win, but when we hit it, he was surprised. And I was surprised at that, to be honest with you. Beat him by like 5 cars, flew back down, and he was like, gave me the thumbs up. And he asked me what engine, and I told him it's a single cam K8, pretty much. Yeah, that's about it. I don't really go out there to race or, I just build the car for my enjoyment, just like Gerry built his car for his enjoyment. Everybody keep calling us, why don't you come race, why don't you come? We didn't build our car to go out there and race everybody. We built it to enjoy ourselves, and for our team.
There's always a car that pulls up next to me that's trying to do something. I normally just tell them I'm good. I know the car's just going to roast the tires. I don't have the traction control set up on this thing, so it dances all over the street. But the time was coming from work, way out down south, coming from Kendall, on 70 Turnpike, passing 75. There's a bike that pulls up next to me. I believe it's a ZX10. I'm not sure if the guy's experienced rider or not, but he dropped the gear and he's revving his car, whatever, revving his bike. And I said, you know what, let's do it. So I shifted down to third, and I danced all over the turnpike, but I was able to slide past him. Once I shifted down to fourth, that was it. I pulled him. Shift light came on. Of course, it was spinning tires. And the guy just pulled up next to me on his bike and was like, yo, that sounds crazy. I don't know what you got in there, but he gave me the thumbs up, and that was it. Shout out to my team, Premier Performance, RB experts from 20, 25, 26, it doesn't matter, 30. Not only that, DTA Fast, the computer, is an awesome standalone system, and just all the support, all my friends, family, especially wife putting up with me with spending all this money on this car, and yeah, that's about it.
I have to give a shout out to my team, number one. No matter what, Premier Performance is always number one in my eyes. Obviously a shout out to my best friend, I greatly appreciated him helping me help him work on his car. Same thing goes for him, he helps me with my car. And shout out to DTA Fast, that's the standalone that we do currently use right now. Also big up to Nigel, the owner of Premier Performance, and his partner Michael Reyes. My name is Kevin, aka RaceCarKev. It's my 95 Nissan 240, and shout outs to At the Crank.
My name's Gerry, 89 Nissan 240 SX, RB26. We got for a new company next week coming out, shirts coming out, boot season. Shout out to At the Crank.
Scream and show, yo! Bust them up, say we boss it